At first, everyone thought Taehyung just needed a break, a simple escape to Hawaii, far from the spotlight, far from the noise. But what no one knew was that this trip wasn't just about rest. Behind every smile, behind every photo that seemed too perfect, there was a secret waiting to be uncovered. Because Taehyung wasn't alone, and when fans discovered who was with him, the entire fandom froze. This wasn't a coincidence. This was planned, and the truth behind it has changed everything we thought we knew about him. After months of tight schedules, performances, and endless headlines, Taehyung suddenly disappeared from the public eye. No announcement, no official statement, just silence. Then one photo surfaced. Taehyung in Hawaii, smiling peaceful. Fans thought he finally took the break he deserved. But something felt different. Sharp-eyed fans noticed subtle hints in his photos, reflections, shadows, and angles that didn't add up. A second cup of coffee. A hand in the corner of the frame. Someone was there, but who? As more photos leaked online, speculation exploded. Some claimed it was a staff member, others said it was an old friend. But a few fans noticed something deeper, a familiar silhouette that couldn't be ignored. Then came Taehyung's mysterious post. A sunset photo with a caption, "Some moments are meant to stay just between two souls." The fandom lost control. Who was the other soul he was talking about? Days later, fans spotted Taehyung at the airport. He wasn't alone. There was someone walking just a few steps behind him, face hidden under a cap. The energy between them spoke louder than words. Online detectives began piecing it together. Matching bracelets. Identical phone cases. Even the same background music in separate Instagram stories. These weren't coincidences, they were connections. When the truth began to unfold, the fandom split in two. Some defended Taehyung's right to privacy. Others demanded answers. Rumors turned into theories. Theories turned into evidence. A short clip leaked online, blurry, taken from afar, showing Taehyung laughing, looking at someone beside him. That moment was enough to send the internet into chaos. Who was filming? Who was with him? Then, the puzzle started to make sense. Every small detail, every moment shared online, pointed to one shocking truth that no one was ready to accept. And when the truth finally came out, when fans realized who Taehyung had been with all along, everything changed. The fandom cried, cheered, argued, and broke down all at once. Because this wasn't just a vacation anymore. It was a message. When fans zoomed into one of the leaked photos, they noticed something small, a name engraved on a necklace Taehyung wore. It wasn't random. It was a name that made everyone's heart stop for a second. It was someone they all knew. Around the same time, Jungkook posted something unusual, a short, quiet video of waves crashing, captioned only with, "Sometimes silence says everything." The timing? The exact same day Taehyung posted from Hawaii, people started connecting the dots. The scenery, the lighting, the same ocean sound in the background. Could it be that Jungkook wasn't miles away at all? Was he right there, just out of frame? An insider close to the filming crew whispered to a fan account. They weren't filming. They were just together. That one sentence sent shockwaves through the fandom. No more denials. No more theories. Just silence and disbelief. Every look, every subtle moment from past videos suddenly made sense. The way Taehyung would glance at Jungkook, the way Jungkook's smile softened when Taehyung laughed, it all felt like pieces of a story that had been unfolding right in front of everyone. One final photo leaked. Taehyung looking at someone across the table, eyes full of warmth. No cameras, no crowd, no mask. Just him and the person who made him feel safe. That moment spoke louder than any rumor ever could. The hashtag Taehyung in Hawaii trended in over 30 countries. Fans couldn't sleep. Edits, theories, breakdowns, the entire internet was on fire. But amidst all the noise, one thing became clear. Taehyung had finally chosen peace. Big Hit said nothing. No denial, no confirmation, just total silence. And that silence said everything. It felt like a quiet acknowledgement that some truths don't need to be hidden anymore. Fans began to rewatch old moments, concerts, interviews, behind-the-scenes clips. Every shared glance now carried new meaning. Every lyric, Every look suddenly told a story that had been there all along, hidden in plain sight. Sometimes, happiness doesn't need to be explained. It just needs to be felt. Fans knew he wasn't hiding anymore. And maybe, just maybe, this trip wasn't about escaping the world, but finally being true to himself. When Taehyung finally returned from Hawaii, something about him had changed. His eyes looked softer, his smile more peaceful. The cameras caught him walking through the airport, head high, not hiding, not rushing. It was as if he no longer needed to pretend. At the same time, Jungkook went completely silent on social media.
No live streams. No updates.
Nothing, but when he finally appeared again, fans noticed the bracelet on his wrist, the same one Taehyung had worn in Hawaii. Coincidence? Or a quiet message? During a live performance weeks later, Jungkook paused. Just for a second. His eyes drifted toward an empty spot on stage. Where Taehyung used to stand, it wasn't part of the choreography. It was real. You could feel the emotion in that moment. Then came Jungkook's next live. He sang Still With You. His voice cracked on the line. I just want to be where you are. Fans cried, not because of the song itself, but because everyone knew exactly who it was meant for. A day later, Taehyung posted a story, just a sunset over the ocean, the same place from Hawaii. And the caption? Me too. 2 words, and the internet broke all over again. Some fans celebrated, calling it proof of a bond beyond friendship. Others begged for privacy, saying they just wanted both of them to be happy. And no matter the side, everyone agreed. This connection was real, and it had depth no one could deny. Articles flooded every platform. Taehyung's Hawaii companion revealed? Fans speculate on secret reunion. But amidst the chaos, neither of them said a single word. That silence, that calm, felt like their way of protecting something sacred. Weeks later, during a private event, Taehyung and Jungkook were spotted together for the first time since Hawaii. No distance, no awkwardness, just 2 people who seemed at peace. The way Jungkook looked at Taehyung that night said everything the world had been trying to guess. Later, sources close to Taehyung revealed the truth. The trip to Hawaii wasn't random. It was a moment of healing, a time to reconnect, to breathe, to find clarity after years of pressure. And maybe, just maybe, it was also a chance to be with someone who truly understood him. Now, every fan looks back at that Hawaii trip not as a mystery but as a turning point. That it wasn't about scandal. It wasn't about exposure. That it was about love. Quiet, powerful, and real. Because sometimes, the most shocking truth is simply happiness.